number 17. I find it odd that such a big guy on the D line wears such a skill position number. Do you find it odd that a guy like that wants number 17?
Yeah, I do. I love him to play, in big offensive lineman numbers. 72,
Yeah.
75. But
y'all ever tease him about that?
Nah, man. These days, these kids want to wear single digits and all that stuff. They want to be pretty boys out there.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, man.
Marvin Austin, Barry Williams, we're number 9.
No doubt.
Yeah. Mikey Bart.
Mikey.
Third position in 3 years. Now he's full-time defensive end.
Yeah.
How's he handled this adjustment? It looks pretty good. We see him with the ones when we come out here.
So far, so good. Mikey's really hard on himself, and he wants to do perfect every single snap. And for me, that's all he needs to do. He's doing a good job on being available. Tracking when we first got here in spring till now, I don't think he's missed a rep for injury at all. And the best ability is to be available, and be able to be dependable. And so when it comes down to it, I think he's progressing good. He's still learning how to play the position and the little nuances with it, but I can't complain one bit.
When you go back to when you first got here and you kind of perused what you had up front,
right?
Has he sort of surprised you that here we are a week before the opener and he's pretty much with the ones most of the time?
Yeah, not at all. Actually, when I first got here, he was starting with the ones. And I think it was a testament to his hard work. Coach Chiswick and the guys, when they first got here in the spring, really loved his attitude towards work and how he attacked it. And we want tough, dependable guys to be able to play on the whole defense. And so, when I came, he was there. So it wasn't really much of a shock.
I thought there were some injuries too that may have had him up.
No, not a defensive end.
How much does it help him that he's played other positions, especially linebacker, which is so different?
Not really too much, because defensive line is so different. They got to really be able to play blocks and do different things with their hands. So those different positions, for what we do and what we use him for, it doesn't help him as much. But he's an athlete. He's multiple. He can do various different things. So I guess we could attribute it to that.
When I talked to you the first week of practice, you said ideally you'd like to go 8 to 10 deep on the front line, 2 deep in each position, 2 guys that could kind of play multiple positions.
Right.
You're a week away. How close are you to having 8 to 10 deep?
Right there. I got it. I got everything I need.
Even with some of the injury issues?
I got everything I need. I got the exact 8 to 10 guys that I need rolling. They're doing good. They're continuing to get all the quality reps that they need. As it gets closer, we refine it a little bit more, but we're good. We're dead on.
Is Tyler Powell one of the guys that can play the multiple spots?
Yes,
Could we see him with a hand on the ground in each of those 4 spots at some point in the game?
You could athletically. For the most part, he'll be playing defensive tackle, nose or 3 technique.
Nazir Jones, he had a couple years ago, he had that issue that almost ended his football career. He came in, he's grown and developed, and then of course he missed spring. How has his fall? How has his August been so far?
I'm excited about what Nas has bought. He's made the plays that's supposed to come to him. The biggest thing that we're working on with Nas since transitioning from spring is working on the small techniques, because he's a big athlete. He can run. He's strong enough. Working on those techniques with those specific blocks and understanding what's happening to him.
The leader of the group, Justin Thomason, wanted to take on that role, but I know he's missed a little bit of time. Where is he right now as far as health and being and where he needs to be?
Justin's battling every single day. He had that shoulder. He really had to sit out all spring to make sure we rehabbed and got it right. He's right in the thick of things. He's definitely going to be able to help us out. And, he's a guy that we all look forward to for the additional motivation, So the guys look up to him. They know he's battled through and been a warrior. We're just going to keep that shot.
Does that help? Isn't it a challenge to lead when you're in a new situation? You have some young guys when you haven't been when you're not on the field all the time.
No doubt, it is.
But the fact that he's battling through it, does that kind of give him a little extra credibility with the guys?
Yeah, I think it does. And his past, and then his consistency on working hard and grinding. I think it's easy to respect for the guys.
Thanks a lot.